very bright future in terms of growth because we have a very important responsibility not only to increase India's total GDP but also to increase India's per capita income. We still stand low in terms of per capita income, so the people must benefit from the growth, and that to do that there are many strategies are required to be put in place. Thanks to the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, we are working in a very multi-dimensional, multifaceted strategy idea. So one of that is the export-led growth. Many countries in the world have grown fast because they align their economies to international markets. And therefore, when you have more export, it creates more jobs. It helps the growth of the small and medium enterprises because the biggest exporters in the country are small and medium enterprises, not a big company. So therefore, to have all-inclusive growth, export will be one of the very important strategies. Another advantage of export-oriented growth is that when you export in global market, they will be very demanding in terms of quality. They will be also very price conscious because you are competing with so many other countries. So when you make your industry export-oriented, you also build in quality inside as well as you also try to be very competitive in terms of pricing. And therefore, this is a very good strategy for creating jobs, for spreading incomes across the country, and also to earn very precious foreign exchange. So India has twin objective of increasing export of merchandise as well as services. Service export can create huge jobs because the services have more intensity for labor than the manufacturing. So therefore labor intensity of export from services is far higher. So therefore I am very complimenting the Merchant Chamber of Commerce and Industry for organizing this program to ensure that how do we make policies to reach the goal of having $2 trillion of exports in the next 7 years, which is very challenging, very demanding, very ambitious. But at the same time, we must develop strategies to realize the goal. And strategies have to come from wider consultations. They must come from participation of experts. They must come in the form of not just ideas but in terms of workable solutions. And therefore, this is a forum which actually brings together all types of stakeholders who could actually contribute to this process of realizing this very ambitious goal. So India is right now in a position where there is a competition, growing competition from our immediate neighbors like Bangladesh in terms of garments, or the not so far competitor, not so far away neighbor like Vietnam in terms of manufactured goods. And therefore we must ensure that we keep in mind the challenges that we are going to face from this competition. And that's why I set up a task force under chairmanship of Dr. Sujit Bhalla, who has actually had a member called Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, who is the present foreign minister. That time he was with the Tatas, and also Mr. Sujit Bhalla, Ajit Zenulbhai, the Director General of CI and others, and they prepared a strategy of how to actually face the competition from global players to increase India's footprint in the global trade. We also had prepared a policy, like when I was the Commerce Minister, for agriculture export, which has resulted into tripling of the agriculture export in a matter of few years. That shows the success of the policy. Even for services, we have chosen 12 champion sectors for services, and we are allocated 5,000 crores for making that service export to grow from there. So we need to put actual concrete program to realize this goal, which had started during my time. I am happy that the government is taking it forward. I am sure we will reach this goal with a lot of concerted efforts in as many years as possible.
You said services sector is potential to go dramatically.
Sorry?
You said services sector, exports from the services sector is potential to grow dramatically. So इसको थोड़ा सा elaborate करेंगे. You said AI is one of the reasons.
We had identified when I was the Commerce Minister 12 champion sectors in exports. So which of course obviously tourism is one, healthcare is another one, services like accounting, professional services like medicine, like that. So these are the huge potential to grow because services are manpower oriented. Now the manufacturing is going to be machine oriented, technology driven. Unlike that, services will of course need technology, but also human oriented. Because medical doctor, you can do telemedicine, but behind telemedicine, there is a medical profession. If you are doing nursing, you have to have a nurse to actually service the patient. So it is very personal oriented. Therefore, it has a huge employment potential. So we had identified 12 champion sectors. We had sanctioned from the cabinet 5,000 crores, which will go into development of those sectors. So I think we really need to work on just the champion sectors. So we have to actually focus on some of the key sectors which have this potential to grow exponentially as we go.
Sir,
But for that, very important element will be skills, and the skills will be global standards. So the skill is one, we can acquire a skill and I can display it on the certificate. That's one part of skill. So that's a displayed skill. I can display. But what is important is actually integrating the skills into offering the service. So that is important. So I think we'll have to be very, very quality conscious. And that's what I was saying when we talk in terms of either merchandise exports or service exports. Quality will be the key. And even services, there have to be quality parameters. When you are rendering a say accounting service, I'm a chartered accountant, accounting service. You cannot just say because I'm a chartered accountant, my services are world class. It has to have some element of actually understanding the quality. So therefore, quality standards will be very key in setting up.
सुनकर देखो सुनकर देखो सुनकर देखो जी, ममता राहुल मोदी बोले, लिखे जितेंद्र जी।